So it is Friday night, waiting for my steak to rest, and I decanted a wine that I've been saving for a while and am really excited to try. So this is Chateau Chantecler. It's from Pauillac, so Left Bank, 2018, and you know, what's the big deal, right? And I didn't know anything about this wine until this was sent to me in an advertisement by a wine shop. A really good wine shop, one of the ones I do shop at regularly. So it's in a area of the Left Bank that's surrounded by two first growths and a fifth growth. The first growths are Lafite Rothschild and Mouton Rothschild, and then the fifth growth is Chantecler, the wine that I think is my favorite Bordeaux. And I did a little short video on that, but Chantecler I've been drinking since I think 1998, and I think I've had every vintage since. And to me, year after year after year, it's my favorite. It's also in the range that I can afford. I can afford first growths. I can afford Chantecler, not as a daily pour, not even as a weekend, constant weekend pour, but as a special occasion. This wine is this region. So this property, apparently there was a lot of acres, a lot of hectares. And I think a hectare is 2.5 acres or something around there. And the owner or somebody sold all of it, and only 1 hectare remains in this family. So it's still a family-run a family-run winery chateau. So it's just got all these things for it. Now, all the words, all the text, all the descriptions make this sound like, wow, this should be awesome. But really, what matters is what's in the glass. But just knowing that sense of place matters. I mean, this wine, as soon as I opened it, it jumped out of the bottle. I could smell like this thing is, the aroma's diving out of the glass. It is not shy. Oh, it smells great. So, like a sweet black cherry, I get a little sage, a little basil, a little leather. Definitely some sandalwood. It's got to be the oak. Blackberry, cassis. This is so many aromas. A hint of like, I almost want to say black pepper, but I don't think it's black pepper as the spice. I'll reserve judgment on the black pepper, but all the other things are absolutely there. I don't know the percentage. I'm curious. 14.5, I think. Yeah, 14.5. So, but the nose, extremely concentrated nose. Color looks great. I think this wine could absolutely age far longer. Price, I think this wine I paid, I want to say 80. I think it's now north of 100. So, for an 18 and being young, the tannins are very silky and smooth. Normally Bordeaux this young, and I know it's not super young, but young is, the tannins is kind of sometimes where I get the distinguishing factor between California Cab and this is heavy Cab. This is 60-40, so 60 Cab, 40 Merlot, which is a pretty big amount of Merlot. Left Bank, Pauillac. And Pauillac does typically have some powerful red, and this is powerful, but not over the top. This is definitely a medium plus body, medium plus tannin, medium acid. I think this is going to open up over the course of the night. This is very much Bordeaux. All the things on the nose are in the palate. It doesn't lack anything, but it maybe lacks a bit of a juiciness where it's got more of a rusticity, old world taste here, which I do like. It's not a problem for me. It's a nice wine. It's a really nice wine. So like 4.5 out of 5 when I have to rank it. I do believe there's no way this doesn't get better as this decants. I've only decanted it for about a half an hour. I think also where this will shine is with my steak and food. I think it'll bring out more in this wine. I'll reserve I'm gonna have more of this tomorrow for sure, but as of right now, it's a complex wine and it's restrained enough. It's not ridiculously over the top. It will pair well with food. It's not going to overpower your food. The alcohol's high, but it's in check. It's in balance. It's a great wine. Would I buy more of this? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would buy more. Just having 1 or 2 here or there would be great. I do know one other place that sells it. It's not easy to find. With 1 hectare, that is very limited supply. So this is kind of like a diamond in the rough, literally, in the rough of those 3 wineries, and that there's just so little of it. There's that all stick. So there's that Bordeaux tannin at the end. See, it's changing already. And the acidity is nice too. It's really got this medium plus across the board, which is so great, and it's so balanced. You know, the alcohol's medium plus, body's medium plus, tannin's medium plus. I even think the acid's like medium plus. Let's just say medium. The length is medium plus. Like it's medium plus across the board. It just means it's above average in every possible way. And when you add all that together, it's just an exceptional wine. So that's going to be it. Dinner time. Have a good night.